So this next segment, running the one-horse race, now that we've got beyond the ceiling and lamenting about our fate as migrants and our big challenge and our day-to-day struggles, I just want to turn our attention on a very different theme. Of course, in the workplace, in my current team, I'm very aware of people next to me, my fellow program managers and directors, the people above me. But I think at the end of the day, more often than not, you're in the race with yourself. You're in the race with where your target is and how far you are from your target. Because no one else gives a toss about you, only you do. And the other point is that we often get so fixated with our immediate workplace, where you focus on this person and this person, oh, they're talking to the boss a lot more, and how come they're in that meeting? I wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're thinking about another project and I'm not involved. That's a very common day-to-day existence and behavior. But what I found, having worked in 10 or so cities and moved around a lot, is I'm fixated and passionate in that environment. But the day the project finishes, the day I leave, the day I decide to resign and close that door behind me and open another door, when I walk through that door and when I look back, every single time I think, that was great, but what was that all about? Did I really care that I was better than that person, that that person got a little bit more, salary than I did? A lot of times those things that are so important to you while you're in that environment becomes completely unimportant, because guess what? You've moved on. You might have won over this person one day and lost out to the person the other day, but once you've moved on to another company and another environment, it's a fresh start. And if you did not advance your skills and push yourself to the level that you should be while you're there, regardless, that is now committed to history. Where you've maximized, where you've peaked at that company, that's gone. It's in your resume, but it's gone. You can't change it. And only if you focus on the longer term race, that you're ultimately going to keep moving forward. Because the other people, they've drifted off. They don't care, right? So this example here is not exactly a career example, and I'm certainly not going to go through it. But I guess being a Singaporean, I'm a little bit biased. I was researching and thinking about what's a good little story to share that talks to this. So in this story, Ming Fa Fishball is a famous fishbowl company in Singapore. And the essence of it is that this company's founder had been doing fish balls and fish maw noodles in a little food store for years and years. But when the son took over, instead of going, I'm going to work even harder and maybe take in more customers, open longer hours, maybe I'll open multiple outlets. He took a step back and he said, what really makes our business great is the quality of the fish ball, the amount of fish we put in. And if we're doing it so well in this little store, why can't we just focus on the fish ball rather than focus on the store? Why don't we turn the fish ball into the core service offering or the core product? And what this person did was amazing, right? Opened up a factory, took the fish ball, started mass producing. In fact, because they're now focused on the fish ball, they started creating all different shaped fish balls, and the fish ball, and there's meat in the middle as well, and all different colors. And there you have it, right? And the history is there to show this company is now a thriving business. So when I look at that, this person who took over the family business was clearly in a one-horse race situation, because this person wasn't competing with other fishbowl stalls down the road. This person wasn't even competing with the stalls in the food market that was fighting with him for the customers. This person was competing within himself. He was raging a war within himself, thinking about, now I've inherited this business. What do I do with it? What am I going to do with it? And because he focused on that and focused on that one-horse race, the ultimate strategy he came up with has completely transformed the business. So I guess the takeout from here is, how might we take that into our workplace and into our own career development? And for some of you that have aspirations to become a business owner, or maybe are already running your own business, how might you apply some of that learning into your situation?